Where's the thing? There's supposed to be a thing here. There it is. Hi guys.
Well,
Hello everybody. Uh, welcome, welcome one and all to the inaugural session of a different campaign. I know I said that I was gonna have a session of Dethrone the Divine a couple of weeks ago. There's been a lot of scheduling issues popping up for just about all of us. So, because of that, and because the spooky month has arrived, we've decided
spooky.
to toss in an extra game. This one will run weekly, at least for the time being. Every single week, we will have this game up, no matter who is available and who is not. If I only have one fucking person available for a session of this, it'll happen. If we're all available, we'll be running Dethrone the Divine.
Yeah.
Um, so, with all of that being clear, basically it's just Dethrone the Divine every week that we can, every week that we can't. Monsterhearts. For anyone who doesn't know, Monsterhearts 2 is a play powered by the Apocalypse based system. That just means it's based on the system Apocalypse World by some people I forget the name of. I'm sure you can find them. Uh, and the whole basis of the system pretty much is just you roll 2d6 for every roll. A 1 to a 6 is a failure, a 7 to 9 is a partial success, and a 10 plus is a full success. Similar to Dethrone the Divine's rolling system, only stats don't add more dice or anything. It's all just 2d6 plus or minus whatever bonuses you have. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just barely getting over a cold, so you might get some gross sounds from me. My apologies. Uh, let's see. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that needed to be addressed. Monsterhearts 2. Um, it's basically if you've seen Twilight or Vampire Diaries or Teen Wolf. I think Supernatural inspired it to some extent. It's basically that kind of a show. Drama, magic, uh, dark themes, and a lot of sexual tension. That's Monsterhearts 2. So, be warned, this is an adult stream. I don't know if there's a way for me to make sure that it is like 18 plus or anything. We're not going to be showing or detailing anything too lewd or crass, but we'll be using the funny fuck word, and we will be fading to black, which implies sexual things are going on for characters in the game.
Yeah.
If any of that makes you uncomfortable, I recommend you step away. If you are under 18, I highly recommend you step away. I am physically incapable of stopping you, but, like, no.
I'm not prone to threatening people. However,
So, with all of that being said, we begin on a cold October night. The streets of Cadmus City, this small, almost rural city that's based around Cadmus, Mississippi University, um, is on this night rather quiet. This would be a weekday night. We'll say it's a Tuesday night. There aren't a lot of people out and about right now. Many of them either have work or school the next morning. Um, However, there are two individuals walking through the Cadmus Park. Actually, I think there are three individuals, two of whom are students that my players do not know quite yet. Uh, Give me just a second. By the way, chat, if you see the cameras faltering at any given moment, don't worry, that's going to happen. I've tried to find a solution. There's no way around it. Not at this moment, anyway.
Technology hates us.
Indeed. Yes, there's one Helen Danes and one Donna Gilliard. Wandering. Oh, come on. Yep. Wandering through Laydon Park. There is a third person present in this park tonight, but they are not with these two people. They are just sitting on a park bench, maybe pondering something, maybe planning something. It's one of our players. Who is it?
Was it so they're alone in the park bench at what time again?
Um, some nighttime. We'll say like maybe not too late. Maybe it's like 7 or 8 p.m.
Okay, so
Oh,
8 p.m.
it could
Okay,
be
that-
Jasmine.
Yeah, it's not me.
Would be fine with me too, but Jasmine spoke first.
Okay.
So
No, go ahead.
I'm dumb.
I was only offering because no one else was offering, so if you want it, please take it.
Oh, I'll take it then.
Alright, go
I
ahead.
was muted because I know how the button works.
Buttons.
All right. Well, Eero, why don't you go ahead and introduce your character for us?
Arrow is a loner by happenstance and the inability to actually speak to people. Hence, sitting on a park bench in the middle of the night alone, reading a horror novel.
Mm.
He doesn't want to be this edgy, dark loner type, but he doesn't really do much to dissuade that sort of image for himself.
Okay.
He has one fun thing is he can talk to ghosts, but that's not a thing he likes.
Gotcha. All right. All right. So, you are sitting on this park bench alone at night, reading a gothic horror novel. Why not? And uh, you can't help but not like listen in because they're not exactly trying to hide their conversation, but um, you there is like part of your brain that's paying a little bit attention to these two girls walking through the park. One of whom uh, says something with a little more tension than she had before. Come on, hell, you know that stuff can hurt me, right? I look, I mean, we're outside. Is it really that big of a deal? It is a big deal. Asthma's a big deal. Okay, all right, all right. I'll go to the other side of the tree just to make sure, all right? And the girl, Helen, you think you heard her, the other one call her, uh, steps around to the large oak tree in the middle of Laydon Park. And as she is about to step out of your view, sorry, let me check. I want you to roll dark for me, hero. Very nice. 14. Okay.
Right off the bat. Okay, bro.
Um, Okay. You get the immediate feeling that this girl, Helen, is about to die.
And
And
that's the one going behind the tree?
yes, and as I'm reading this move, oh, she won't be able to hear it. But the roll happens, and you do scream. Describe your scream for us, Eero.
As this feeling that he's come accustomed to coming over him crawls up his back like when you
Mm.
be cold.
Fuck. Hang on. So sorry, everybody. I'm an idiot. Give me 2 seconds.
Wrong buttons.
Okay. Okay. Visuals are back. Sound is back. Continue. No.
Sure. The kind of feeling you get when you put your hand in something cold and gooey, like if you put your hand in cold slime, the hair on his arm begins standing upright, and he takes a big inhale. His scream looks a lot less like a scream and more of like an inhaled gasp. But this otherworldly wail kind of just echoes from his general location as he finds himself, as always, standing up, staring at the location to where death will occur or has occurred. He blinks a couple times, and then he's going to just shout, "Get away from the tree!"
Okay.
This is how you make friends, everybody. Take notes.
Yep. Yep.
Yell at girls in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how we
you
met.
right. Wait, actually though, I think it is how we
No.
all met.
No, oh my god. Let's see. I don't think there's a basic move for that. I guess closest would be shutting someone down.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to tell me to go F myself.
Yeah, go ahead and try it.
Let's go.
Ugh.
Hey, this
Oh,
hey,
hey.
not bad, not bad, not bad.
Ooh. Sorry. Here, let me go and mute my mic at least for stream.
Oh yeah, give me that.
What the hell?
Stop, both of you.
I'm not sorry.
All right, so Vern is banned from my chat.
What?
Let's see.
Mom.
7 to 9. Choose one from below. So, but you come across poorly, and they give you a condition in return. So, you're gonna shout to get away from the tree, and they're definitely gonna take it the wrong way. These girls do not have a string on you. You could choose to gain one on this girl, Helen. You could choose to give her a condition, or you could choose to take one forward.
I'm gonna take a forward here.
Cool. This girl, like, looks back at you confused, and just says, "And why are you talking to me? Fucking freshman." She's gonna give you the condition.
Fucking freshman.
Yeah, fucking freshman.
Yeah. Well,
Love the things that
forever
this game
known
can
as
do.
that fucking freshman.
The fucking freshman.
Uh, well, I have that condition now.
Yep.
Congrats! You're the first one. How's it feel?
And she's gonna step around the tree anyway. Do you do anything?
What a dick.
He like begins moving towards it like quickly, like very hurried. You're gonna get hurt. Stop.
Uh, hmm. Well, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, I think I just take the wheels from here.
Yeah.
You start moving a little hurried as you described it. A little hurried just isn't fast enough. You step towards the tree in time for her to go around it, out of sight of both you and this other woman. That other woman shouts, "Hey, leave her alone, dude! The fuck?" She can't even finish the sentence before you hear Helen scream. The other girl gasps and looks towards and begins running towards the tree. What do you do?
He just yells back, "Do you have a death wish or something?
Mm-hmm.
Go away!"
Yeah, that, I'm not even gonna give a roll for that. She completely ignores you.
Yep.
And after several seconds, this other girl gets behind the tree, and you hear her shout, "Helen? Helen!" And she comes back around the other side. Completely visible, completely unharmed, but without Helen. Looks around wildly and keeps shouting her name. Do you look behind the tree?
Yup.
You quietly step around the tree to find a few scraps of clean clothing. No blood marks, there's not even a hint of red. She's just gone. We cut to the next morning with happy, springy music, starting off the day right as all of you are heading to, we'll say it's your English comp class. You all have your own different classes, of course, but just so happen to share English comp, mathematics, and a nebulous history class. We'll say it's, we'll say it's a more complicated U.S. history, just to make sure you're all up to snuff on the important factors of our nation. Maybe a little bit of political science in there too. So,
Exciting.
uh, as the lot of you start filtering into class, who shows up early?
Me, hi.
Okay, Wix, you show up early to class. Is anybody showing up to class with you?
Good question. No, I don't think anyone's showing up today. She didn't really, or they didn't really, do anything last night besides stay at their place. So they
Gotcha.
have nothing else to do besides come in early.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Uh, you arrive early. Oh god damn it! This really is difficult without having the seating chart right in front of me at all times.
Mm-hmm. Want me to put a screenshot?
That could be helpful. Wait a minute, I have my own screenshots. I literally just took them. What am I doing? Um,
You're having a time. And
I'm
it's
having a
okay.
stroke.
Help! Help me!
Oh, I meant to save these actually. Fuck. I meant to send these over to my phone so I could look at them on my phone and make it easier on myself. Well, frickin', where the hell are... Bitch! Okay. And then can I just open the other one as well? It's on little window. Thank you. All right. My screen is going to be very cluttered, but this is the life I live. Fuck. That's... Okay. There we go. Now I have sort of what? Everything okay?
It's better now, but it
I
was
think
a
your
little
Wi-Fi
funny
went
for a
real
second
silly.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good
Well,
now. Everything is fine now.
all right then. Yeah, you show up early to find Erica, Sunny, and Willow. Oh, yeah, YouTube is showing the error as well.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Whatever. It looks like it's fine now, like you guys said. So you
Here,
find
let me hop into
you
your
find
chat real quick and I'll check
Erica,
it.
Willow, and Sunny, um, chatting up a storm about whatever your last project was. I didn't even decide which class was in the mornings. We'll say it's English comp. And you're
Oh yeah, we're in.
very...
You said we were in English comp earlier.
I said that was one of the classes you shared. I didn't decide which class you were in
Oh,
yet.
I'm sorry.
So first class of the morning, English comp. Uh, you're still fairly early on. Well, actually, no. It's October, so it's been about a month or two, probably a month, since the start of the semester or quarter, and
Mhm.
you... Your last project was uh, watching a movie and then writing an essay about specifically one of the characters from that film. I don't remember. You don't even really remember the name of the title. It was a movie about like a Native American man who went across the country to like make peace with his father. It's a very weird thing. You got
Some man
somebody
did
else then.
something.
Yeah,
It was a
like
dude. That's the important part.
right, right. I think the main character's name was Victor. It's a whole thing. But either way, didn't really need to do too much work on it. You have people for that sort of thing, I imagine. Um,
Mhm.
so you come in with a fully completed essay, and these three are just talking up a storm about the whole thing. And like, I'm usually not a fan of the whole patriarchy like discussion thing, but that movie actually did it some real like justice. It kept it, harsh, and it was really interesting. Um, Willow immediately replies, "Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't like the way they treated the dad like he was a jerk. Like I mean, my dad was fantastic. I don't understand why people keep talking about bad fathers. Uh, to which Erica just rolls her eyes. Yes, we all know about how perfect your home life is, Will, etc.,
Oh, God.
etc. Um, you are early to class. Do you do anything as like part of a routine? Do you set up anywhere? What are your plans for the day?
Uh, uh, Wix would usually try to insert themselves into any conversation going on, but since they're talking about that, Wix has to stops himself and like, and they put it down, kick their feet up onto the desk, and get on their phone and just looks at the fucking nine, not nine, like say like 6+ messages of good mornings.
Oh yeah, absolutely. James is among them. Do you choose to reply?
Yeah, sure. I will I will reply, "Hey, hun," and then that was it. Just not even like any. Actually, I'll add a period just to be an asshole.
Ooh, that I'm counting that as a shutdown. Roll it.
Shut down. That's a hot? Is it?
Nope, that's a
Or is it
cold.
a cold? Oh man, I forgot how the rolls work in this. Oh yeah.
Um, wait, it's not adjusting on my end. Oh
Yeah,
shit, that's a
2.
2. Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Make sure you mark that XP. As always, on every failure, you mark experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, you. Oh boy. You know what? Hang on a minute. I know exactly what the consequences of this is.
Oh brother, just showed up already, making consequences. Let's fucking go.
All right. Yeah, you do that. That is a thing that you do. There is no reply. You do have read receipts on. He did read it. He chose not to reply.
Mm.
Um. So, do you respond to any of these other messages? How reciprocative or reciprocal are you in
Mm.
any of these pursuits?
Yeah, actually, Wix replies to every single one. They're a little plain
Mm,
because they replied to a lot of text messages, and it's kind of hard to say good morning in eight or 6 different ways.
right. Um.
So yeah,
Alrighty. Well then, that's fun. Jasmine, you show up a few minutes before the class is set to start. Um, we'll say most of the class is filtered in already. Samson is notably absent. Um, but so is Eero. Um, pretty much everybody else is probably there by now, and if not, they're going to be there soon. Is there anybody that you immediately talk to? Anything you immediately do? You're muted.
I saw that. Hello.
Mhm.
Jasmine, as she walks in, she doesn't particularly speak with anybody. Usually Sunny is the one who initiates dialogue.
That's true. I forgot about that.
And
The moment you show up, Sunny immediately it's almost like she senses a disturbance in the force. She wheels her head around, waves, and says, "Hi, Jasmine. Did you like the essay?"
she turns her head to Sunny. Doesn't really like make any grand face gestures. She just nods her head and says, Work is work. I got it done. How about you?
Oh, it was so fascinating. Just talking about, like, just thinking about the whole story and all of this. We were actually just talking about it. Did you have, like, she's she's clearly trying to invite you to, like, the little study powwow that's going on over there. Do you?
She does take a seat at her desk, and she does turn her body towards Sunny to show that she's giving her attention.
Awesome, yeah. So you vaguely show some attention to the whole discussion about father figures and about patrilineage and the whole patriarchal concept in general. But also,
She will toss in that men confuse her, and she doesn't understand them very well. But they are cute, so
you hear a notable chuckle from James across the room, and
she says she makes no. She doesn't even look in that direction.
good, smart girl. Um,
She knows that. She knows the chuckle. She's good.
yep. Uh, so yeah, there's also like different conversations about how the native tribes are treated in reservations and elsewhere throughout the states. But a lot of that just kind of doesn't really resonate because it's a different culture, it's a different like experience.
Yeah.
Um, they're just kind of chatting up a storm. Uh, is there anything that you wanted to take care of before like class got started or anything?
Well, one of the one when I imagine eventually like one of them like goes off topic, and during that time, she'll check her phone
Okay.
to see if she's like received any messages from anybody, especially like her mom or something. She already tidied up the store before she came to school, so.
Oh, you commute?
I
Jasmine?
figured this was like the first day of the week. If I'm wrong, then nah.
Yeah, no, it's October, so it's about a month in. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be. I think like we're starting this on a Wednesday, about a month into the semester. So
Oh, okay then. Never mind then.
yeah, you do check your phone just to make like see some updates from home. Store seems to be doing well, or as well as it really can. Uh, Managed to get like your mom thinks she scored a new regular, somebody who's really into like the signs and the tarots and the all
I
of
do want to
that.
say her shop is like in town. Like it's not
Mhm.
like in another state or anything. It's close by enough that she can visit.
Right. That's fine.
Okay.
Just, still you get busy with your
Yeah.
studies, so they send you updates every now and then. Um, yeah. Soon enough, class starts, and Professor Bloom walks in. I described him for the players before, but just to be clear, he is this somewhat taller, blonde-haired gentleman, um, mid-30s looking guy, well-groomed facial hair, mustache and all, um, who constantly is covered head to toe in leather. He usually wears like a button up or something over it, but he's got like a jacket of sorts, skin tight stuff. A lot of people have noticed it. Everybody says it's weird. The dean has given like special permission and goes to bat to defend him whenever it's brought up. Um, he's had to reiterate multiple times it's not a sex thing. Uh, Professor Bloom has a particular condition that, for whatever reason or another, requires him to be fully covered at all times. Um, he walks in with a cheery smile, noticing the different conversations about the essay, and gets right down to brass tacks. Well, looks like everybody's pretty happy about our latest assignment. I hope to see some good grades. Go ahead and pile up the papers. People go up to hand in their assignments, and he looks around the room, says, not surprised that we're missing your brother today, Edith. Uh, Edith, the smart, bespectacled. You okay there, Vern? You're speaking, but not being heard.
Uh-oh.
She's probably talking to someone else in the
I'm
room.
chewing.
Oh, okay.
No intense chewing, gamer.
Gotcha. Understood.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah. Edith, bespectacled girl, who is a devout member of the Baptist Church, constantly feels the need to prove to everybody that she's the smartest in the room, even though she is objectively not. And unfortunately, the sister to Samson, the biggest bully in the college, which, if you got a bully in college, there's something wrong. As she steps up to deliver her paper, and Professor Bloom remarks on the lack of her brother's presence, she just replies, "Yeah, you shouldn't be," and hands off the paper before walking back to her seat.
Spicy.
At one point through the whole debacle, he does let out, "I am surprised to see Eero's not here. I thought he would have looked forward to this." Well, maybe he got sick. I'll email him to figure out what's going on.
I think Jasmine would take note of that because that one is different. That's new.
Well, I'll worry about grading these later. Why don't we have a quick discussion about the movie? And discussions ensue. Class happens as it will. It's not long before you guys are out and about, going to your own business. Wix, someone is going to stop you on your way out. I just need to figure out who. Actually, no, it's not the weekend. I don't think anybody would stop you just yet. With that in mind, where do you guys go after class is done? You probably have your own courses within the next hour or so, but there's a little bit of downtime. How do you spend it?
I never thought about how they would spend their downtime between that.
Okay. Jasmine, do you have any ideas?
In the downtime, she's probably. She might actually snoop around a little. No, not yet. She's not snoopy. She's not. I always build characters that snoop around. This is not the time. This is not going to be the one. This is not the one.
They're always snoopy and they always get in trouble.
Always snooping around, getting in trouble. Not this one. Not this time. She.
Oh, come on. Just one more bite.
Pulls. I know. Do you want me to make a Snoopy character? I'll make a Snoopish
If you're
character.
not going to be Snoopy, I'll be Snoopy.
Fuck yeah! Thank
All
God.
right.
I'm tired of being the Snoopy one.
Sounds good.
In that case, she probably absentmindedly follows Sunny around as she's texting with her mom or checking up on whatever news is going on in town on her phone.
Okay. Oh. Jasmine, I'm gonna have you roll dark, actually. just for
Hey,
scrolling through
yo.
news.
Alrighty, let's do this. What is my dark? It's a 2. Fuck yeah.
Okay, partial
Oh,
success.
partial
That's a
success.
7.
Okay.
All right. While you're scrolling through like different news feeds, you find apparently there was some missing persons case that just showed up about like you actually no, it wouldn't have those details. You find some clickbaity thing that you just scroll past immediately, recognizing it as clickbait. Uh, that like very vibrantly talks about a shocking, uh, like missing girl in Cadmus City. Uh, could it be your friend? Or like, could you know this person? Etc. Etc. Just stuff that's very clearly trying to buy your attention. And you just pass that shit off. Um, and let's see. Yeah. As you guys are walking, you barely notice Sunny say goodbye to like Erica and Willow. Oh, hey, I can just do that. As Lewis comes up and puts his arm around her waist. Um, you.
Oh, that's right. They're dating. Okay.
Yeah.
I got really concerned. I'm like, is Jasmine about to beat the shit out of somebody right now?
No, it's Lewis.
No, they're
It's
dating. It's okay.
it's
Everything
her
is okay.
boyfriend.
We're good. Okay.
Puts his arm around her waist. They kiss, and she asks, "So, did you manage to get the essay done?" Uh, you can see like him kind of visibly um, tense up, and he says, "Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't do great. I'm probably gonna fail out of this." Come on, babe. I know how passionate you are about this. You're gonna do fine. He's gonna do fine, right, Jasmine?
Jasmine looks at him and says, "Probably."
Oh, you see him visibly. Actually, I'm counting that as a shutdown. Fuck it. When we do,
Why?
when
She's
we
not shutting him down. That was her being nice.
Oh god.
that
The
was her
next best
being
thing she could
nice.
do- Yeah.
Jesus. Well then.
No, she's just kind of monotone. She's just like, probably.
Okay.
He can. I mean, you know what? She'll actually pull out like No, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't offer. If he asked, she would do a tarot reading for him.
Oh no, don't worry about that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, your monotone has him sweating, but Sunny picks up on like your actual intentions. Like, see, you're gonna do fine. Like, I'm sure you did great.
Oh, I had an actual tarot deck here too.
You'll get your chance. Don't worry. Just
Okay.
like he's nervous, but he's not nervous enough to be like, yeah, let's go find a table and figure out whether or not I failed this essay. Like,
Fair enough.
okay.
This card is so
All right. You keep on walking, do your thing. Wix, do you have any ideas on how you want to spend your time?
Yeah, Wix is probably walking around on their phone, but they're not really doing anything on their phone. They're actively listening in on conversations that they pass by
Mm-hmm.
because they're just a little creepy and they like to know things.
Okay. You go ahead and roll dark to gaze into the abyss by listening to gossip.
Yup. Fail.
Mark that
Cool.
XP.
I'm gonna level
you-
up today, baby.
Yo, let's go.
The only shit you hear is the stuff you always hear. Oh my god, who is that? Oh, that's you haven't met them? That's Wix. That's like the best piece of ass in the school, dude. Okay,
Mhm.
but like okay, but what kind of ass though? Does it fucking matter? You know? When you're right, you're right. Just,
Uh,
variations on that conversation.
yeah.
Mm. And you actually run into Samson. He is out uh in the quad smoking where he absolutely shouldn't be. Uh
Mhm.
do you bother him at all?
Hmm. The question is, are me and Samson on good terms?
Are you on good terms with the man who, according to our seating chart, is the actual worst, Edith's brother, and like rather hard crushes on Erica and
Mm.
pushed Annie out of a chair. Of her
How
wheelchair,
fun.
I might add.
Very fun.
Seems like an
Fucking,
alright guy.
this guy's kind of shit. If the actual worst tag didn't already make sense. Um, Probably not,
Okay.
because I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
How since being my skin and stuff like that, how I don't think I would feel good being around like holy things, right?
Um, that's up to you. What your
I
skin
don't.
is, you get to decide how they work.
Yeah, no, then Wix is not good around holy stuff. It makes him feel nauseous. And being that they're siblings with Edith, kind of like a hand me down kind
Yeah.
of, like if like this someone lives in the same house as like a chronic smoker, but they also smell like smoke because they just live around them. It's like kind
Mm-hmm.
of like that.
And this guy is a chronic smoker as well, so that doesn't help. Uh,
Yeah, for real.
okay. Yeah. So
Wait,
you
for shits and giggles, Wix would be like in a distance, just looking though, like kind of like seeing what they're up to since they weren't in class.
cool. Um, as you're in the distance, just like watching them, Samson notices you watching them and just casually gives you a middle finger. One moment.
Oh man, we're already cooking with gas, guys.
We're cooking with
Brother, I
gas.
was in the opening scene and I haven't appeared again. I'm dead.
You died
You're probably dead,
immediately.
honestly. Oh, it was nice knowing your
What
character
the fuck
for
happened to
the
her?
time that I didn't know.
He
She
he
was
said that
fucking
it was just
kidnapped.
she said it was just shreds of clothes, right? Like,
Oh yeah,
but
she
there
was
was like
just
no
gone,
blood.
gone.
Yeah.
Like,
Like everything is just gone.
Bro, I'm
It's
like
just
sitting here like, man,
story.
that goofy bitch fell into a portal. There was a portal of death behind that fucking tree.
I know she's dead. So like, GG's.
Yeah, I'm so happy the character I made is dead already. I remember sitting down like thinking, okay, what could be a good character that could possibly be complex and important in a story?
A corpse.
A corpse, apparently. I mean, honestly, a corpse is a great motivator for a story.
The unfortunate part is if she
True.
was a corpse, I could get answers. But she's not a corpse. She's just not there.
She don't
Vanished.
exist no more.
Oh man.
Can't wait to act. My next scene's probably going to be either with the police or physically bumping into somebody because I haven't slept in 24 hours.
Oh no.
Yeah, that happens more frequently than one might assume with this character.
Uh oh.
Oh.
It's the unfortunate.
Ruggy.
It's what happens when you dead people.
Dead.
Happens
people.
when dead people. Dead people. I got the hiccups. God help me.
He's abandoned you.
I know. I was gonna make a joke. I don't know if we're still live or not.
Good question.
Because depending if we're live or not, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Yeah, be
We
safe.
are live right
Don't.
now.
We are live. Cool. I will not be saying that
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah. Let's. Can you not? Can you fucking not today?
Nope. I'll type it.
Type it to me. Just me. Only me.
No, I'm good.
But I want to know now. I'm curious.
Sucks.
Now you get to
Is it
sit.
drugs?
Yeah, drugs.
Probably. Knowing
Grapple.
Salty, it's drugs.
Turn.
Salty is on cocaine for real. For real.
I haven't thought about this character since I made them, so I'm like, oh shit, what is all this information about them?
Apparently, there are a whore.
Yes, I mean,
Slut.
yeah, that's the whole thing with them. Also, just remembered, I didn't explain what they look like at all.
I didn't
True.
either.
Because like they don't see our images in Roll20, so.
They don't need to. They can gather our appearance as we go.
Hello, everyone. So sorry for the abrupt stopping bit. There's some things going on over here. Might end up ending stream early, depending on what happens. Um, it is potentially urgent, but it hasn't developed in that direction just yet. So we're gonna keep running things as they were. I don't actually remember where we left off. Would someone mind elaborating for me?
Yes. Samson saw me looking at them from a distance and flipped me off.
Yeah, cool. Um, and just keeps doing what he's doing. Uh,
I give him a cocky wave.
all right. School things continue as the day rolls on. Giro, you wake up like well after your English comp has ended. Gonna have to email the professor with an apology or something. But you had to converse with police very late into the night. Um, and just too much shit happened. Are you even going to any of your classes today?
No.
Didn't think so. What are you going to be doing today?
Probably laying there feeling so sorry for himself for a good chunk of time. Then getting up, getting ready, still feeling sorry for himself and stating so aloud. And then gonna go get coffee and probably sit on another bench and read another sad book.
Okay, sounds good. Um, you go about your day thinking about last night and just feeling like the worst. Um, there we go. Uh, you find a different park, you sit down, you read a different book, and just kind of be for a little while there. Um,
Why is your character
as
so fucking weird?
mm,
Cause I talk to dead people. What are you?
Not even one of the weirdest characters you've seen, bro.
I know.
yeah. Your days pass individually. You go to your classes, you do what you do. And fuck, my brain is too scattered.
Take your time.
I think that, well, actually, let's bring it back to Wix. Wix has had plenty of time. Uh, oh, wait a minute. No, no, no. You already did your thing. After classes are done, since Eero didn't go to class, Jasmine, Wix, what do you guys do?
Wix is messaging the guy who wrote that essay for them, planning a night. Says, thank you for doing the exam for me.
Gotcha. Let's see who wrote that essay. Why don't you go ahead and tell me?
Oh, man. Great question.
What are you doing tonight?
I think probably Philip.
Philip. Okay, okay.
They sit next to me. They talk.
Cool. So, you set up. Why don't we'll add in the rolls and everything. Go ahead and roll to turn Philip on.
Yeah.
We have a stat for that. Might as well use it.
Let's go.
Oh. I'm gonna keep calling you that.
There. Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Finally.
Sorry, monitoring my audio. It seems like it doesn't go through. Okay. Yeah, that works. Full hit. Second. Getting into character. You set up a little night with Philip. Do you make it like a full date night, or is it basically just like a booty call?
You know what? It's a little romantical. It'll be a little date night. It would be like going out. It'd be going out and getting AKA McDonald's, come home, eat half of it, smash, go to bed.
All right. Sounds good.
I already love this character so much.
Let me make sure.
That is Wix's version of romance, by the way. I want you to know. That is as romantic as it gets for Wix.
Amazing.
Jasmine's an
Amazing.
actually romantic person if you get in her bed.
Yeah. You also
Probably.
you do gain a string on Philip as a result of that, just to make sure
Ooh.
you pick that up.
Oh, wait, Basil.
Mm-hmm.
We never went over my thingies.
You're right. Strings. We never established
We never
that.
went over our history stuff before we started.
You are absolutely correct. Let's do that now.
I
No wonder
can't
this
believe I
felt
forgot
so
that.
empty.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're totally fine. We all forgot it.
Alright.
Let's.
I'm heading to my D&D folder right now to get the thingies.
Bear in mind, everybody, that Neba currently is not here. You can still select her for like answers and stuff, but those will have to be fleshed out later.
Yeah.
Scroll.
Okay. So for mine, it says you've tricked somebody into believing what you wanted them to. Take 2 strings on them.
Okay.
And then you're the center of attention, the greatest showman, and they all watch you all the time. Everyone takes a string on you. So everyone has a string on me.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Everyone.
That's wild.
Whoops.
Gotcha.
I get to take 2 strings on somebody, but I have no idea what to even like choose.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 options, I think, in my head, where someone saw her use real magic, and she made them not see that. I have no idea who to even pick for that, except maybe Neba's character.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could
What I
see
know.
that. Because their character is like all about trying to find the magic, or they're like, they know that magic exists, but they're like, that's just crazy. And Jasmine's actively like, please stop looking into this. Knock it off. Magic isn't real. Bap.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. We can fix that up with Neba later.
Either Neba or anyone else. It would be the same exact scenario.
But it's more interesting if it's with a player character.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. I have a D3 around here, right?
think I already know one of these and who I want to be that
Nova's
for.
1, Nova's 2, Salty's 3. Okay, it's Salty.
Let's go. I didn't see anything.
Okay.
You ain't see shit.
So, and does it say you take strings on them?
I get 2 strings on that person.
Okay.
Yep.
You get 2 strings on Wix. That's fun.
Wix is like, did you just? And she's like, no, you saw nothing.
I bet. Later.
Okay.
It's like, I'm late from a booty call anyways.
Cool. Who wants to go next?
So, for me, the
Mhm.
first one is someone asked you for a gift and did something horrible with it. Ask them what they did and take 3 strings on them,
Mm.
which is a little bit of a strange one. Because I don't know how horrible some of these could be, or like what any player characters would do. So I'm gonna say
It can
that one
also
first
be an
now.
NPC.
Can also be an NPC? Oh, okay. I thought it was only player characters.
Yeah.
Alright. Uh Who's someone that would do something horrible? You know what? I think Jarrett.
Hmm. Jared asked you for a gift and did something horrible with it.
Is.
What did he do?
And what did he ask for?
Exactly. That's like the whole reason trying to think about it.
Well, if you want to take some more time to think about that one, then we can
Yeah.
circle back around to it.
Yeah, I definitely think about that one. I have a bit of an idea. I'm gonna let it fester for a moment. The second one, I know already who I want to do that with. Someone caught you by surprise by doing something for you without expecting anything in return. You don't understand, but you're going to discover why. Ask them what they did for you and give them 2 strings. I'm going to do that with Nil's character, with Iro.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
So you
What
get
did I
2 strings
do?
on me.
Unprompted.
I don't know, you probably just like helped me when I dropped some shit because it's simple shit like that for Wix, but that stays in their mind.
It's 2.
Yes, 2.
Actually, I'm gonna say if you're okay with it,
Go
because
for
he
it.
gets coffee every morning. If
Mhm.
you've at all ever looked over and mentioned that you wanted a coffee and like described what it was, he probably would have just picked you up one. Like
Oh,
I remembered this when I was here, and then just very casually put it on your desk, walked back to his, sat down, and then probably told himself that like we botched that. That could have been a great friendship, and we ruined it.
yes,
Because
I
that's
love
this
that.
entire character.
Yep. And there
That's
is,
nice.
without question, that you heard Wix talking about that. They yap so much it's not even funny.
Hell yeah.
Yep, enough for the both of us.
Hell yeah. Then you probably would have noticed or taken some interest in Iro not being there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Like, oh, where's that cute guy?
It's
Fair
good to
enough.
note that he's probably never missed a day. He's one of those nerds who likes going to class.
Mm-hmm.
Good God.
Ew.
It's that or sit in my room and be depressed. At least here I can pretend like I'm being productive and be depressed.
True.
Woo. Speaking of depression, Iro, it's your turn. What's
Ready
your
for a
strengths?
dramatic shift?
Sure.
I predicted someone's death and saved them from it.
Wow.
Oh. Shit.
That's my first one.
Jesus
What's your
Christ.
other one?
Blank should be dead, but they aren't, and I don't know why.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like
That's
these.
crazy. I
Player
love those.
characters.
Uh-oh,
Like
that was close.
fucking My
That was very
God.
close.
I like how ours are like, man, this person did something nice for you, or they did something mean to you, or horrible, and you're
This
like,
person's
death. Dead, they should be dead right now.
All right, who did I predict the death of and save them from? Who do I think would be the most fun if I pick this for?
I feel like it would be Neba's character.
Probably.
I can see that.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll just write. I'll write out.
Honestly, I'm gonna sound super, super gay right now, super extra fruity.
Yeah.
I miss Neba.
Mm.
They'll
Oh,
be here moderately
We're-
soon.
pretty soon.
It'll be in like 2 hours, yeah.
If you're not sure about Neba's character's name, it's Sakura.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I just
Or not
wrote
2 hours,
Neba.
in 8 hours. I lied.
And that character introduces themselves as Sakura, right? Not
Yes.
Lisa. Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
All right. I'm gonna need a lot of help with this one because someone should be dead.
Dude,
Flip a coin,
Honestly,
it's either me or Salty.
I'm kind of raising my hand on this one. Can it be me?
You want to be you?
Not me raising my hand, too.
Well, okay. Never mind. I'm rolling a die. You both raising your hand.
Go for it.
We're both raising our hand, we both
Dude,
want
that's
it.
such a cool fucking prompt. They should be dead, but they're not.
You know what? I'll do it both. You're both dead. How about that?
Let's go.
Ooh,
Honestly?
Can we do that? Can we do that?
God.
I think I'm gonna rule of cool that because that is cool.
That is
Alright.
cool. Let's
Vix
go.
and Jasmine should be dead, but they aren't, and I don't know why.
Even more reason for like all 4 of these characters to eventually like merge together.
I mean, you freak me out.
So as a
if you're not dead.
reminder, Monsterhearts isn't a party game. Y'all
Yeah.
don't have to be on the same side or anything.
Yeah, I know.
But
But
we'll
it's
see what
even more
happens.
reason for our paths
So,
in life to cross.
That's true.
So because you guys aren't dead somehow, for some reason, take a string on me.
I bet.
Oh, okay.
Cool, now I get to be even more wary around the 2 popular kids.
Okay.
Yep.
I need to.
Cool.
Okay, so everyone has a string on me. Everyone. Let's see.
Yeah, it's
I'm just gonna
more
write down
for characters
my
like
strings.
you.
Okay, so
For characters like you, it's more useful to write who doesn't have a string on you.
Mhm.
So like anytime
and you know
someone
what?
uses a string, you
Mhm.
make a note saying they don't have a string on me. Whatever.
Yeah, and I did want to ask a great question from Salty over here. I forgot how strings work, and I don't think stream knows how strings work. How do they work?
So strings are basically social currency.
Mhm.
When you have a string on a character, you can pull that string, basically spending it to. Let me read from the list. Tempt them to do what you want, give them a condition, add 1 to your roll against them, or add 1 to the harm you deal them. Basically, it means that you have some kind of dirt on someone, or someone owes you a favor. It's that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
A fun thing, if you tempt a player character, I don't know where it is in the rules. The player can accept it. They gain an XP if they do the thing.
Fun.
It's basically
or
just
they can deny it and then something else happens.
I think you get to just keep the string. That's all
basically,
that happens.
if you use a string on a player character, it turns over from pulling strings for players to pulling strings for side characters. You can offer them an experience point to do what you want. You can place a condition on them. You can add 1 to the harm you're dealing them. That doesn't change. Or you can ambush them with a reaction, as the MC would do. I don't think that one's actually available for you as players. Because reactions are kind of a me thing. But
Makes sense.
So I have 2 strings on Wix, 1 on Euro, and 0 on Sakura. No.
I think to make it fun, I'm going to add the extra little side rule. I'll go ahead and post it in our Discord here. Players can pull a string on another PC to be present in their current scene.
That's
Oh.
So
Oh,
that's another function that I'm going to
thing.
add to the string. If, for example, something big were happening in Ero's story, and one of you guys wanted to be there, you have a string on him, you pull it, you're there. Who knows why? You knew this was going to happen, or something.
Magic.
You knew where he was going to be. Literally magic, if you're Jasmine.
Hi.
So on and so forth.
okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Wix, you still had one of those string thingies you wanted to set up. What was it?
All right, so a gift is kind of like up in the air. So could the gift be kind of like a date, quote unquote? But they use this date to try and get with someone else, like kind of like make the other person jealous thing.
Hmm. Well, see, Jared's in the closet. Um,
Mhm.
I don't think that works for that character as a
Okay.
motivation. Uh, just because he's recently broken up with someone. He's very clearly not looking and
Mhm.
doesn't fully understand himself. I think it would make more sense for him to have used that gift to either give himself a better reputation at school or to put your reputation in the ground. Um,
Okay. I
because
like
he's a
the
very
second one.
stuck up dude who probably doesn't like the fact that you sleep around. Thinks people like you ruin the quality of the collegiate narrative. Um,
Damn.
like, who's going to respect me if my alma mater is the same place that had all of the sluts? It's basically his line of
Oh
thinking.
my lord.
Wow. I'll like that. All right, yeah. I like that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. So what does it say that person gets?
I get 3 strings on them.
Really? Okay. You got it. You have 3
Mm.
strings on Jared. Um, and I think the way you got those 3 strings is you completely botched his attempt. He was going to try to get you in bed, record the whole thing, post it online, um, basically shame the shit out of you. He didn't make it at first base. Like, you had a very pleasant night, milked him for all the money he was worth, and then peaced out.
Yep.
But you know damn well what he was going to do.
You tried and you failed, bitch. I'm gonna hold it over your head for a while.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, back to the present. You have a nice night with Philip. Um, you guys go to McDonald's. You pick up those nuggies. Uh, he. This is important. This is important to me personally as a human being. What
Yes,
sauce do
yes,
you
of
pick
course.
up?
God.
He's getting ketchup. I want to make that clear. He's getting ketchup.
Kill
We're
him.
getting nuggies? Bruh.
He's
Uh,
literally like we agreed on these
Oh,
fucking
I
traits.
remember. I know.
Some guy, literally
Just a
just a dude,
basic
won the
dude.
award for least impactful human being. That man is getting ketchup.
Dude, that essay got me the class average. The average.
Yeah. That got you a nice fine 80.
Sweet. Better one I would have done.
Hmm.
Barbecue sauce. Wix is a barbecue sauce creature.
God, okay. I don't like
I
the
like
fact that
barbecue
I
sauce too, but
identify
okay.
with this character you've made. Um,
I think this tells something about you.
yeah, probably. Uh, so you do that, and very easily slink your way into Philip's dorm. It is the most bare bones shit you've ever seen in your
Yep.
life. You know what? Hey Nil, what's a basic bitch book for this guy to have read?
Hold on, let me literally throw my weight so my chair moves to my basic bitch bookshelf as I pick one.
Basic bitch bookshelf.
Let's see. Wait, all the basic, the basic
If
bitch.
we were on Twitch, I'd be asking chat to clip that.
Oh god.
Let's see here. That's awful. These are actually decent books. This is a problem. Picking a random one. What's this? That's a teacher's book. I'm floundering, guys.
Keep calm, carry on.
Carry On's a book that's in front of me. It's a good book.
Okay. He's got carry on a desk, with a bookmark in it. And we fade to black on that particular scene. We will fade back in at some point in the future. But your special does trigger.
Yep.
So, the question, I guess, is, does he do it?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. He does not do it.
This
Which,
basic man has no pizzazz in him.
okay. So that's what you tell me happens. This is the part where I say no. He does do it.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't think he does, but then suddenly.
And like you didn't think he would, but he
Mhm.
does. And it's kind of unnerving how well he does. So you take a string on Philip, and Philip takes a string on you. Let me go ahead and write down
Bet, big man.
these strings. So, remind me, what NPCs have strings on whom? You have 3 strings on Jared. That's yours to track.
Yes.
Do any NPCs have strings on PCs right now? Everybody has a string on Jasmine. I know that bit.
I don't
No.
think
Not on me.
so.
Okay. Then here's the first bit of writing that Philip has a string on Wix.
Let's go, Philip.
And then do you have another move that triggers as a result of this?
Yeah, they're addicted to me.
Excellent. Here's the extra bit of fuckery that I get to layer on.
I love the casual. Oh yeah, by the way, they're addicted to me.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like casual, you know.
Straight up, just called addictive.
Yeah.
Addictive. I stopped back to my
Hey.
other mic, by the way. I'm sorry if it sounds weird.
You're good. I will turn you back up for stream. Forgive me, your other mic was loud.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, it was right in front of my face, so this one's
Mhm.
also in front of my face, but like, it's not as good.
Okay.
Okay, now then. Wix, here's some more wild shit.
Hey, bet.
You get a condition.
Oh. Give it to me.
I wasn't expecting this to happen, by the way. I was not expecting this to happen. But
Yeah.
I have to supply potential for every character to get into something resembling a gang. Because each of you have those things on your sheets. That means those things are in the town. Wasn't expecting this for whatever reason. But you found them immediately.
It's destiny, baby.
And we're gonna slide away from that for a bit and focus on Jasmine.
Holy shit,
What?
guys.
What did I do?
You
What's wrong,
didn't
Mom?
you didn't do anything. We're just moving the scene to you.
Okay.
So
Oh, I'm scared.
after classes, how do you spend your day?
Walk around with Sunny for a bit, and then probably head into town to go shopping.
All right. This means we get to figure out where the favorite shopping spot is. Is it just a mall? Is it a shopping center? Is it a plaza?
Probably
What's
a
the sitch?
mall.
Okay.
It's like a two-story mall, like one long mall with no
Mhm.
like offshoots or anything. It's just one, basically a long hallway with a second floor that you can see up into.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Um, do we just want to call that Cadmus Mall? Or give it a nice
That makes
fancy
sense
name?
to me.
Well, let's call it Uptown Mall.
Uptown Mall.
It's quiet uptown.
Funny.
We're at fucking 7.
For chat's reference, Nil and I have this thing where we keep engaging in synchronicity with each other, and it's disturbing. So we started keeping count.
It's nasty. It's also funny.
So
This game movies you meet death face to face. What the fuck?
you go shopping. You go to the mall, the Uptown Mall, and at this mall. Well, is there anything in particular you're shopping for? Or are you just like gussying up the wardrobe?
Yeah, I think I'm just here to like get a new jacket or shirt. Probably, honestly, she's probably not even thinking about what she came here to get. She's just browsing, wandering the mall, looking at stuff. Maybe she stops in like a random shop
Hmm.
and actually looks at something. Who knows? She's kind of burning time right now. She has nothing to do.
Okay. All right. God, I've never run this way before. I usually have the classroom sheet right in front of my face so I can easily see everyone's wants and needs. Let me just... Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Hang on. Does that disrupt it? I don't think that disrupts it. Okay, cool. We'll do this then. Okay. While you're going through the mall, you pass by Zim and Destiny. Uh, just passing through the food court, you spot these two, um, with like smoothies or shakes or something, um, and happen to hear one of them gasp, as they're looking at their phone. Oh my God, here? Look at this. Do you stop to listen?
I do. She stops, like, she doesn't look over anything. She's like looking at her phone or something, but she just like stops mid-step and just listens.
Cool. You hear them talk. Let me pull up the actual thing.
Itchy.
A missing persons report has been filed on one Helen Danes, age 21, who was last seen in Ladden Park, Cadmus, at roughly 7:30 p.m. last night. Um,
The
it
hell?
says the report was filed by a close friend of Miss Dane, Donna Gilliard. Isn't she in one of our classes? Yeah, she's in the um yeah, she's in our cooking course. Claims she asked Miss Danes to step away if she was going to be smoking. Additionally, the event was witnessed by. Wait, Eero? Um,
Well, that explains where he went.
and are you saying this out loud?
No.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
You're good.
Actually, she probably mumbles to herself a lot. Just hope. Just normally people don't notice it.
Mm-hmm. Um, just curious. So, yeah, they spill pretty much most of the deets. Apparently, it's more or less how it sounded. Some girl went missing in Ladden Park as she stepped around a big oak tree. Within seconds, she was gone. There were two witnesses, and nobody saw anyone else come up to like take this woman or anything. There was also no sign of a struggle, no like blood or anything. Actually, I guess there would. No, the only signs really of any struggle would be what appeared to be like claw marks from a human hand going into the dirt. Um, but like the whole scene's been investigated. The most that the police could find were some clean, tattered cloth that appears to be based on, eyewitness testimony, uh, belongs to the clothing that Miss Danes was wearing at the time. Uh, Apart from that, though, no clue where she went, no clue who took her. Police are not ready to consider this any kind of a homicide yet, given there was no blood present at the scene. Best guess at the moment is human trafficking, kidnapping, any number of things really. But at this point, there's a search party going, but they don't have a whole lot to go on. Sounds like a real strange thing just happened in town.
That does sound very strange.
Does it?
Sounds like
Sorry, you continue.
she's not normally the type to get involved in that kind of thing, but if something real weird's happening, she might have to.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, she knows that otherworldly things actually are real, and she's just like, I don't want to have to deal with something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But curiosity killed the cat as she walks up behind them and says, Hey,
Oh, like, the two of them are startled by your sudden interruption. They're like, oh, hey, Jasmine, what's up?
was walking past. Heard some of what you said.
Oh, right.
Where
Yeah.
was that at?
Uh, says that it happened at Ladden Park. It's,
Oh, thanks.
um, you're welcome? That you're not planning to go there, are you? Someone was just abducted.
She looks back at them and shrugs. Sounds interesting.
Sounds.
Don't you want to know?
Ooh. Um, I think I'm gonna.
Or not don't you want to know? It's like, wouldn't you want to see?
Either way, that's gonna count. I think I'm gonna count that as you. We're gonna change the meaning of the words "turn someone on" because you're not so much
Okay.
enticing them with yourself, you're enticing them with a mystery. I want you to roll hot on these folks.
I have a -1 on my hot. I want you to know that before I press this
Good.
button.
Fun.
Do it anyway. Nice. Yeah, you go ahead and
Mark the XP.
mark that XP. At which point they both look at each other, look back at you, and say, "No! I am going to give you the condition." Wait. Is that the right?
What fucking condition could you give her? What is she even doing right now that would be worthy of a condition?
You're
Weird.
being a weirdo. I don't.
You're weird, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a freak.
You now have
She's
the.
a little odd.
No, you're fucking weird, dude. You want to go
I'm
to
not
you?
weird.
You want to go to the fresh crime scene of a girl's abduction the day after
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's weird. Yeah.
That's weird as
Mhm.
shit, bro.
It was someone that she knew.
It's
you
not.
can clarify it if you want.
Oh.
It's weird as hell.
Iro
It's weird,
Iro
yeah,
was
but-
involved, I guess, but like you don't really know Iro that well.
Oh, I was talking about the other person.
You knew Helen?
She sat in the same class as us, I thought. Oh no, she's
She-
not on here.
Do you take cooking?
No,
Then no, you do not share a
no,
class with
I
Helen.
don't know Helen. My bad. I thought she was in the class.
No.
Regardless, she's still interested. She's like,
It's getting freaky and I want to
So-
know.
Yeah.
basically.
They just treat you like a weirdo and you go your own way. You immediately go to the site? Or do you spend more time shopping? What do you do?
Nah, she fixes her coat and her little cardigan and heads off to the park. It's something interesting.
Cool.
Something intriguing even.
You head over to the park.
Yeah.
Ladon Park is not exactly a large place. It's, just a normal everyday park. There's a playground to one side. There's a field for like soccer and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The place does have a small tennis area as well. And of course there's walkways, there's benches. The most notable trait is the massive oak tree in the center of the park.
Okay.
This thing has been growing for years and years. There are people, you think you saw like in like some kind of newsletter around the shop that there were theories that it had been alive for like centuries, since before America was colonized. But you have no idea. It's just a big tree.
Okay.
There is now police tape around that big tree. And around much of the park, in fact. The few people that like are standing around looking at that place are being kind of like shooed away by the one police officer who's still around. This is hours and hours after the scene was first shown up, but they always have at least one person around things like this to make sure nobody tampers with the crime scene.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I have a thing.
mhm.
One second. I need to look at my thingies. I have 2 skills. What can I do with here? Nothing. Okay. Okay. So Okay. I can't use anything yet. So there's a cop there at the park next to the police tape. What can she see from like the edge of the police tape?
You can see pretty much what was described in the story. There's like little bits in the dirt that seem like somebody was clawing at the ground. Um, there's some
I'm
ragged
sorry,
strips.
something falling into the ground.
Someone clawing at the ground as if being dragged away.
Oh shit! I didn't hear that before.
Yeah. There's scraps of clothing, very clearly torn. That's all that you would immediately see. Do you want to try to roll a gaze?
I do want to gaze into the abyss, Mr. DM,
Go for it.
Mr. Narrator.
I believe the term
Oh.
is Master of
Are you
Ceremonies,
kidding
and
me?
that is a failure.
I have a +2.
Go ahead
It
and
happens
mark
to
that
most of us.
XP.
Yeah.
Something is telling you that this is not a good place for you to be right now. I'm gonna need you to roll to keep
Okay.
your cool.
Oh, I have a -1 in cold. Fuck. Okay. Oh my god!
Wow.
What? That's 3 in a row.
That's impressive.
Mark XP.
I marked my XP.
Are you almost leveled up?
I'm at 3 now.
My God.
Yeah.
2 more, and I leveled up. Maybe I'll
You.
level up before the end of the station.
I'm sorry, but something about this place tells you that there is immediate danger to your person. The longer you stay here, the more likely something very, very bad is going to happen to you. If you want to keep going with this, you're going to have to take a -1 to every roll you make during this scene.
Oh my god. She
Wow.
is gonna take a few steps back. Probably has like a drop of sweat go down her cheek as she backs up. She's like, that's unsettling.
Yeah, isn't
She's
it though?
gonna
The cop.
what?
I assumed you were muttering out loud.
Oh yeah, she was saying all that out loud.
Yeah, the cop
Spooked me.
comes around and like follows your gaze to the spot. Just says, "Yeah, isn't it though?" No idea where she even went. According to our eyewitnesses, there's no gap of time between when she was taken and when she went around the tree. I'm afraid there's not a whole lot for us to go on with this one, but we're gonna do our best.
She tilts her head to the side, but like turns it to look up at him and says, do you know how long ago it happened?
Last night, sometime between the hours of 7 and 8, our only witnesses were the friend she was walking with and some dude sitting on a park bench nearby.
And you're like, sure it wasn't the guy on the bench?
He's on the list of suspects. But our other eyewitness swears that he wasn't near enough to do anything to her. Said he even tried to warn her. Couldn't get out from him anything else that he might have seen or heard that could have made it seem like a dangerous situation.
Are you guys gonna post the report anywhere?
Already posted. Media was talking about it earlier today. I figured that would have been what brought you here.
Yeah, but like, I want to see the actual report, not just whatever the media
Oh,
spits out, you know?
it's in the Kansas City website. We have them all listed right on our link. And he gives you the URL. He lists it out. Um, police reports are public information. You can just pull that up at any given time.
Sweet. She will do that. But she's gonna do that while she's walking. She's gonna say, "Awesome, thanks," and then like wave at the officer politely, and then start walking. Meanwhile, she's gonna pull that up, start reading.
So,
And she's not like walking anywhere particular. She's just kind of walking.
so fun
Wherever she ends
fact,
up, she ends up.
police reports, especially in America, are incredibly brief. Very
Surprise.
brief. The
Surprise.
report doesn't say much, just lists person, doesn't even say a name. Abducted at this site, perpetrators unknown, means unknown, investigation underway, no arrests yet made.
Mhm.
That's the
Interesting.
report. That's the entire report.
Well, we're doing some witchy things tonight then, I see.
What sorts of witchy things?
Like, try and figure out what happened to that girl.
Okay, but how?
I don't know, magic or something, my guy.
Hero deck.
She's got
Crystal
tarot deck. She's gonna-
ball.
and something like that. She's gonna go to her room, make sure she's all alone in the dead of night,
Mm-hmm.
and try to figure out what happened to her.
Okay. So, you know what? Because this is a player uh doing a reading on, well, Vern, I want to ask you something.
Well,
Do you want to do
Yeah.
a reading on this character? Or should I?
I don't know how to do a reading.
Okay.
I want to be honest with you. So
Well, there are
if you
multiple
know how
ways
to
of
do
doing.
it, go ahead.
I definitely know how to. Let me give you a demonstration. I'll be right back. Let me get my tarot cards.
Dude, let's fucking go.
So,
My immersion.
what we're going to be doing is a very simple reading. It's called a 3-card
Okay.
reading. This is what you do when you
Okay.
want quick answers to specific questions.
Okay.
The 3-card reading is very, very easy. You draw 1 card for the past, 1 card for the present, and 1 card for the future. But
Okay.
everything is phrased in the form of a question. Give me just a second.
Okay.
So you're basically asking about the state of a person, state of an action, for example, an investigation, or the state, or I guess that would be the state of an event, which you could also choose a different event. Or I guess those are the main 2, aren't they? A person or an event. I guess you could also list a relationship on that, like an ongoing thing. But that's kind of in the same ballpark.
Okay.
So we can do multiple readings, by the way. However, I'm only going to give you one dark roll for doing any amount of readings. But I might throw in some tidbits depending on what cards we pull.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
what is the first thing you want to do a reading on? Could also be the only thing if you
Shit.
want.
Okay. So it's past, present, future,
Past,
right?
past, present, future, and all of them are focused on one person or one event.
Okay.
Mm.
So
And it does need to be
Okay.
able to involve the present and the future. So if you were to try to do a tarot reading on what happened last night, that's just the past. That wouldn't be
Yeah.
like a full reading. That could be maybe a one card reading, which people do sometimes. They're not the most trustworthy or comprehensive things in the world, but they do them.
Okay. Okay. Here's how I'll phrase the first question.
Mm-hmm.
Stop with the fucking neck. You're
I
freaking
would
me
say
out, bro.
Jordan's doing his happy wiggle when shit's going down. His happy wiggle.
Scared. Okay.
Alright.
So you said what happened last night would be like a full reading, or
No,
would just
that would
be
be
like
a
the one
single
thing reading?
single card reading. Because
Perfect.
it's
That's what she's gonna
just the
ask then.
cat. It's just the past.
What
Okay.
happened last night?
That's a placeholder card. Huh. You draw the Five of Cups, which stands for disappointment.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let me pull my little guide here to see what else it could symbolize. The Five of Cups represents mostly disappointment, but it can also represent an unexpected disturbance or a misfortune. There's a lot of other things that could potentially filter in. It has a lot of associations with relationships with people, like most things in tarot. Things like heartache, betrayal, a resentment, a sadness, or a regret. But in this particular instance, the main thing that factors in for you is just that unexpected disturbance, that misfortune. It was chance
Okay.
that this person got taken. But you're not exactly sure what chance it was or what could have triggered it.
Okay. Next card then, huh?
Is that your only... Well, this was a one card reading. Are you doing a different reading?
Let's see, 'cause Jordan explains that for 3 card reading, the question has to involve the past, the present, and the future.
Yeah.
For-
So I
for-
was.
Since you asked what just happened last night, that's a 1 card thing.
Yeah, because it's just the past.
Okay. I thought that I guess I misunderstood what was happening. I thought I would get to ask about what happened last night, and then I get to ask about the present, and then ask about the future.
So, no. So, we do one question, and that's the entire
Okay.
reading.
Oh, never mind.
The entire reading focuses on that one question. We can do multiple
My bad.
readings for multiple
That's
questions.
dangerous.
Is it?
That's what. Okay, so I have a little insight. I actually knew a witch before she passed, and she said that doing too many readings at once is very dangerous.
Okay.
That's fun.
Interesting.
So I think that my character, also being a witch, would say probably shouldn't look again. But I think she's going to be too curious to not look again and do one more reading.
All right. What's the subject?
Where is she now?
That is not a potential subject. Person or event.
I see. Okay, in that case, she just says Helen. She just says her name.
Mm.
Basically looking into the status of this character.
Okay.
And my tracking is
And so-
losing its mind.
Would this be a 3-card one or a 1-card one?
3 card, because it's just about Helen, the person.
Yep. Dope.
As she is in this moment.
The first
Well,
card
you learned
you
about how she
pull
was as the
for... So again, if you're doing it about a person, it's a 3 card reading. You get one for the past, one for the present, one for the future.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want.
So it's not as she is in this moment. One of the cards will tell you that. The
Yeah,
other
that's
2
what I
are
meant.
different. Cool.
That's
The first
what I meant,
card
sorry.
you pull is the 7 of Discs.
Is that
Failure.
bad?
Does it look bad?
I don't know.
It's a dark, shadowy card with 7 blurred circles in it. It's bad.
Ah, understood.
Like I showed it to the camera and everything.
Yeah,
didn't-
it
I
looks
didn't see it.
horrifying.
Well,
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's not great.
the
So the
7
past is
of
not good.
Discs represents failure. It represents unfinished work, unprofitable speculation, unmet goals, hopes deceived, disappointment, little gain from much effort. It can also be influenced to represent delayed growth and honorable undertakings. So that just kind of depends on the reading. Yeah. You're not entirely sure what failure could be in this situation, but unfinished work doesn't exactly imply a lot of good things went down with her.
Yeah.
Her present position is in the 9 of Wands, strength. Just gonna hold that up for a few more seconds, make sure it's seen.
Hmm.
I'm looking at it. I'm just like, what the fuck
Cool.
does that even mean?
Let's find out. The 9 of Wands represents strength, power, health, success after conflict, tremendous force, recovery, victory follows fear, and change brings stability. Basically, something really, really bad happened to her last night. According to the tarot, it made her better.
This bitch in
Somehow.
heaven, bro.
Oh, this bitch is dead as hell.
And for the future, you draw the Princess of Discs.
What does that mean?
That's fucking intimidating as shit.
That's
I
horrifying.
hate that card.
I don't like it here, Mom. I don't like it.
The earthy part of air. No wait, that's Princess of Swords. Sorry, wrong one. The earthy part of earth. Earth's earth. That's this card. A young woman, beautiful and strong, pregnant with life. She is generous, kind, diligent, and benevolent. When influenced, she is wasteful and at war with her essential dignity. That is what Helen is supposed to become, according to this
What?
tarot.
Hmm.
Y-
Uh-huh.
It's weird. It's
I-
very weird.
I'm gonna write this shit down real quick because I should have been writing this down in the beginning, honestly. Do I have paper?
So yeah,
Does
first
the
one
Vern
was failure.
have paper?
Just write it on your sheet.
You're right.
Yeah, there is a note section in there.
I forgot there's a notes section.
Hmm.
This is kind of sus, guys. Not gonna lie.
So,
Okay,
failure, strength, and then
reading
What?
on Helen. It was which card first?
7 of discs, failure.
Okay.
And the second was the 9 of wands, strength. The third was the princess of discs.
Okay.
So,
And what does Princess of Discs mean in like one word?
it's hard to summarize in one word. Um,
Okay, you can give me more than one word then.
I'll give you 3.
I can. Okay.
Generous or wasteful. One of those two. Which one it is depends on Helen.
Okay. And then what was the very first card about what happened last night?
Very first card was the 5 of Cups, disappointment.
Interesting.
I'm actually going to retroactively change the condition I gave to Eero at the start of the session.
Oh,
It is
Oh.
no longer fucking freshman.
fucking freshman.
It is now
Fucking.
freak.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Hey.
That's
poor Euro.
Nah, give me a high five, brother. I was a freak in the last game I played. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You knew something was going to happen. You shouted at her, and something happened. You're a freak.
Super freaky.
So, now that you've completed, I assume you're done with the readings, Jasmine?
Yeah, she puts it down. She's
Okay.
not gonna touch it anymore.
Now,
She, like,
you can
thinks
roll
about it for a while.
roll dark. You're thinking about
Roll
it, you get a
me
chance to roll dark.
Give me a dart.
Hey.
Thank God. It's not a failure.
All
It's
right.
just a partial.
Partial.
Oh.
Hmm. You think about how terrified you felt today. How there was scrabbling by the tree. How there were cloth scraps by the tree as well. She was gone within an instant. And neither of the two witnesses saw what happened? There wasn't anyone else present? And then you think about the readings. Something horrible happened to this girl, and it happened by chance. But apparently she's overcome it somehow. and is destined to, for some sort of great or terrible thing. And a thought comes to mind.
Okay.
What if the Princess of Discs wasn't representative? What if that's literal? The earthy part of Earth. What's more earthly than a tree that's been around for centuries?
I think she like is she in the fucking tree?
There was only one thing in that park that possibly could have scared you.
A
And
really, really old tree.
and God did it scare you.
Oh. So in with that information, Jasmine is a bit nervous, and she like quickly puts her cards away and like goes and washes her hands, as
Mhm.
if like to whatever dark essence she might have like gotten from that reading. She like is washing off of herself and her head
Gotcha.
while she's thinking about this.
All right.
And then she's thinking about who were the two that were there. It was Euro and who else?
According to the police report, or rather, according to the media, because the police report didn't even mention them, it
Yeah.
was. Her name was Donna Gilliard. Let me write that
Donna
down.
and Euro.
Mhm.
Well, I guess I know who I'm talking to tomorrow. And then she goes to bed.
Cool.
Because it's like 3 a.m. for her.
Heh, the witching hour. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, exactly.
3 a.m.
That's it.
Midnight.
exactly why I
Midnight.
said it.
No, midnight is the witching hour. 3 a.m. is the devil's hour. I think. Is that?
That's not what I've ever. No, 3 a.m. is the witching hour.
Oh, okay. I might be stupid.
1 second.
I'm pretty sure 3 to 4 a.m. is the
Witching
devil's hour.
hour.
It's when spirits are most active.
Witching
Yeah,
hour.
that's when I get more active.
Which the most.
Of course it is.
Oh. Wait, what? Between 5 p.m. and 11 p.m.? No, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Oh,
What time is the devil's hour? It's between. So the devil's hour is between 12 a.m. and 3, or it's 3 and 4.
hmm.
Up for interpretation.
Whatever. It's late. At some point in the day, that is very fucking late. So you get your shit done, you go to bed. And we're gonna take like a 5 minute break because I have no more water. I'm recovering from illness. I need to get some hydration in. So we'll be back shortly.
Gotcha.
Wee. Okay.
Hot
Okay,
topics.
and we're back. So sorry about that, everybody. Got my water, got a snack. We're good to
Read
go.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, Vern got really into that whole witching hour thing.
I needed to know.
You didn't. Moving on. So, the same night, Wix.
Oh, welcome eating. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I can talk about the next morning if you'd rather.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We fade in to you and Philip in some appropriate underwear. A lot just happened. You want to talk about it?
Oh yeah. All right. The question is, would I recognize that this is also like a succubus?
You're the one who knows how they work. You tell me.
That's true. Also, a little dumb. Uh, can I do a? Can I do like a dark roll on that?
Sure.
Just see. Kind of curious. Okay, nope.
Okay, yeah. Well, go ahead and mark XP. In that
Okay.
case, we're gonna skip it, because if you're not gonna bring it up, he's not gonna. Next morning. You all wake up under your various conditions. Iro, you didn't have anything else that you wanted to do that day, did you?
No, you can just do it today. So
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yesterday was just too much for you to handle. Your professors are naturally very understanding. Uh, you've been given another week to turn in whatever assignments were due that day, and yeah, you move forward. Uh, the next day, it's a Thursday. Who Wix, how awkward are you, leaving Philip's room and doing whatever?
Uh, a little awkward because I went in there believing I'm about to rock this man's world, and in the end, I'm limping.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty awkward. It's very silent as I get dressed,
Yep.
but I feel like a really strong like attraction towards him now.
Yeah.
Like I want to keep talking to him. I want to stay here longer, but I know I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm leaving, like I'll like look back at him and be like, I'll text you, okay?
Yes. That sounds lovely.
Don't leave me on red, please.
Why would I do that? Do you get left on red?
Not usually.
Then I suppose I have no reason to leave you on red. This is exactly how he talks.
This dude. And to Wix, he talks pretty charmingly for some reason. All right, bye, and then leaves.
Bye.
This
And then
fucking
what-
dude, bro. This dude got a comb over. He wears a suit and tie.
He is John Human.
John Human, bro. Shit.
Jesus Christ. So what was happening with Euro?
Oh man.
Isn't that she was doing a thing?
Iro, that is a good question, actually. Iro, it's the next morning. What are you doing?
He's starting his morning like he starts every morning. He's gonna get up, dread that he woke up, go get coffee. But instead of staying in his classes, he's gonna go talk to each professor he has that day to see if he can get the work that was supposed to be done that day, or the homework or the assignment. Talk to them for a second, and then dip.
Okay.
Ooh.
Would you rather just send emails? Try to get that squared away there? Because,
He's looking for pity points, so going in person,
oh.
they're more likely to not be upset with him.
Dude, I fucking love this guy. He's smart.
If he goes in
man.
person and like he looks as disheveled as he's going to, because he could have tried to look pretty today, and God would have laughed at him.
Do I want to be a dick
Puppy
about
dog
this?
eyes.
I could be a dick about this.
I mean, absolutely.
I'm gonna make you roll a turn on. This isn't the conventional idea of it, but just you are trying to score those pity points, trying to get them to work with you by, turning on the puppy
Hang on,
dog
I'm
eyes.
-1 to this, so let's go.
Let's go. Good rolls today.
Nice. All right. That's a 9, so that is a partial success.
Which is just usually pick one of the options instead of more than one.
Yeah. Well, in the case of this, like a 10 up means you gain a string on them and they choose a reaction from the list. On a 7 to 9, they can choose to give you a string or choose a reaction from the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough for them to like pretty much all of them are relatively accommodating. Some of them less so. You only get a couple of days on a few of them, like until the weekend passes, but it's time. So yeah, you get the assignments that are assigned, the details of stuff. One of your professors, actually, our dear Professor Monroe for history, just tells you, you know what? You're going through a lot. I'm just going to pass you on this assignment. Take your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. He picks up his mug that he constantly has on his desk. It never runs out of coffee somehow. And he's like, I've been not there, but I've been to places similar, so I get it. Take your time.
He would quickly take his leave. Of course, the class he was the best at, least worried about, was like, you got a full pass, man.
Yeah. By the way,
Not math.
his mug is this big, and it is filled to the brim.
I thrive to be that man in real life.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get excused from some of your assignments. What do you plan to do today?
Well, then let's go back to dorm. Get like a little duffel bag of like a flashlight, a trowel, a couple other things. Yes, a trowel. I know what a trowel is. I know the word.
I know you know the word. I'm surprised you're bringing one, but continue.
The
And
implications.
going to that park, and the entire time going, what are we doing? Who do I think I am? If something comes out, we're running. We know that, right? I'm not that guy.
You're getting stalked, brother.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, I like this.
So Jasmine, you said he's getting stalked. Is that you?
Oh yes, because I was
Okay.
gonna go back to the park again too.
Oh,
Okay.
you gotta skip class today?
Shh. Especially if she sees you walking around.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. This is too perfect. Hey, Wix.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that Eero has shown up to school today, but he's just walking between like classrooms. And then he leaves. What's up with that?
My curious little brain has to know.
You gonna follow him?
I'm so fucking following him.
Dope.
Clearly something is happening, and I like to know what's happening.
So we're gonna have a fun little game. I want I want Jasmine and Wix to both roll to keep your cool. And
Oh fuck.
if you fail, then Iro knows you're there. If you get a partial, the other person knows you're there.
Oh no. Okay. That's cold, right? Yeah.
Also, just for full clarity of the rules for chat, I often use keep your cool as the stealth roll. It's not, but this game should have had a stealth roll.
Yep.
Yeah, for the amount of sneaking,
Mm-hmm.
I think I should
Okay.
just make it volatile. But
I mean, potentially, but like volatile is for fast,
you're
frantic
right.
movements. Like,
Mhm.
this is a methodical choice. This is something you think about. So yeah, it's whatever. All right then. So, Iro, as you are moving towards this park, another stressor gets added on. Wix is following you.
he cause the first thought is okay. He's following me. Well, no, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just walking the exact same way as I. I'm gonna turn down this random street and then walk a little faster.
All right. Also, Jasmine, you're annoyed with Wix because they're also following Iro, and Iro's seen them. They haven't seen you, and Wix doesn't know that you've seen them. But because Iro's seen them, he is now moving faster.
Wix is like trying to keep up. They trip a few times because they're fucking dumbass.
Yep.
So Wix knows that Jasmine's there?
No, Jasmine knows Wix is
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Yep.
But neither of them know that I'm here.
Yeah, I'm deciding to interpret it that way because Wix full on failed. So
Oh, actually, Mark P.
right, mark that XP. Yep. It's more funny this way.
For the last one too.
And yeah, you. So yeah, she's definitely following you, Iro. Or rather, Wix. Sorry, they are definitely following you. Are you gonna do anything about that, or?
So he looks over his shoulder, pretty calmly, pretty good facial expression, turns front, and then goes, "Holy fucking shit!" Do I run? No, then they'll chase me. What if they're the ones who took? And then goes down this long thing, shakes his head, and then just nods. Whenever there's the next turn, he takes a couple steps, and then full on books it. Full on just starts running.
All right, roll to run away.
I'm gonna fall on my face.
And trying to chase too. I hope you trip and then I trip over you.
He'll start screaming. He is not brave. Let's go.
Let's go.
Goddamn. Okay.
Leave some. What is it? I run into something worse or leave something behind, right? Yeah.
Or cause a big scene.
Or cause a big. I will cause a big scene.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
I think
I'm-
that's the best of. I just turned a corner, regardless of what was currently happening on that corner. If like old grandma was seeing her like nephew for the first time, barrel rolling through them.
Oh my god.
He's turning the corner without looking at the corner and starts to run. It's them or me at this point. Then again, I am a twink. She might be able to take me.
Huh?
uh,
Eros is
enough.
now, or not Eros. Wix is now giving chase as confused and also scared because suddenly you are running.
so
Wix is so
unfortunately,
convinced that you don't see me. So
Wix's
you
entire
saw something
plan-
bad, and they
Wix
should
thinks-
run too.
Wix is, why are we running? What's behind us?
So-
yeah, exactly.
And Jasmine's over here like, these fucking idiots. No,
Ja-
don't run. I can't keep up with you.
so Wix, unfortunately, there is no role for chasing someone. He just gets away from you.
Yeah.
And in so doing, causes a big scene. So, Hero, you turn around that corner, you start booking it, and you vaguely hear some high-pitched, not screaming, but like squeals and a lot of like confused jabbering voices that you don't internalize as you're running for your life.
Perfect. He's perfect. in
Wix,
every way.
Eero almost like just bulldozed a bunch of kindergartners on like a walk for a field trip. Like you're right by like a
Hands
museum
on
and
head.
everything. He almost just trampled these kids, dude. He goes straight past them, crosses the street. It is a green light, but he crosses. Do you give
Wix-
chase?
Hold on. Wix is standing there watching Eros run off, and I'm putting a picture in the chat. They look like that as as Eros is running.
I need to see this.
Amazing.
But yeah, they said in their flabbergasted that you nearly mowed down children and ran into oncoming traffic, and then gives chase because clearly something crazy is happening.
Yeah. So. Oh man.
I don't know how to tell them that we are tackling children.
Just tell
So.
them.
That's a good
That's
explanation.
exactly what it is.
Oh
That's what
my
it is.
god.
Wix is
Uh,
like-
Alright. So. Jasmine,
Ah,
do you bother
yeah.
trying to chase these two down?
yes.
Okay.
Fucking idiots.
You're not. Wait, hold on. Wix, roll to run away from Jasmine.
Oh my fucking god.
You don't know that I'm here though.
They don't, but they are running
Uh,
away from you.
Guys, I leveled up.
They-
I knew you would level up obsession. I knew it. I knew it. I'm crying. I'm fucking crying.
You for fuck's sakes.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay. That's a
Okay.
3. That's a
I ultimately
failure.
failed running away.
You fell. That's what happened.
I'll need to figure out a way to adjust stream so I can record just the rolls on like one side or whatever. Anyway,
I
Worry
fucking
about
get
that
hit
another
by a
week.
Car, bro.
I can help you with it later.
Oh man.
I'll do it. I'll show
Okay.
you how I used to do it.
So you Wix, you run more carefully past the preschool class. Jasmine does too. The teacher of this class just like looks after you guys baffled. And some of the kids almost like decide to run after you, thinking it's a game, and she has to be like, no, 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 no. So Eero manages to lose you a few blocks off.
What?
He
Dang
ran away.
it.
He successfully ran away. What do you want from me?
Fuck.
Link's fucking shit up again. Damn.
Oh no! I thought that I was gonna get a chance to roll to like go catch him, or else I
Nah.
would have.
There is no.
Okay, in that case,
Mhm.
as he's running away, can I try something to try and stop him?
Sure, why not?
I want to use illusionist to create something to create an illusion to that stops him in his tracks, like a fake wall in an alleyway or something.
Okay. What do you roll for that?
It says dark.
And if you fuck this up, you're
All
just
right.
gonna make him run away faster and more scared.
Go ahead and roll it then.
I know. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, partial succeed.
Okay. What does it
But
say on a
choose one
partial?
from below. They can tell it's a lie, your materials malfunction, someone nearby takes harm, or I create the wrong illusion. I want to create the wrong illusion.
Oh no.
So like I reach into my pouch that's like just under my skirt, right? Or no, not that. Not that one. She has a different one. She reaches into like the fanny pack she has like on her side, on her hip, and like pulls out a cart and flicks it down the alley past Wix's head towards Euro. And it goes flinging past and casts whatever illusion spell ends up happening, I guess. So what shows up at the end of the alleyway, Mr. Master of Ceremonies?
I'm still getting over the fact that you're a magician with a fanny pack, but
It's like a side
You-
pouch. She calls it her kangaroo pouch, but
it's a
she'll
fanny
never tell
pack.
anybody.
I'm calling it a fanny pack for the rest of the game. I'm sorry. It's too funny.
I'm fine with that.
You
has,
toss
like, a
this
bunny on it.
card, and where it lands, Hero, as you are running, you see the face of the girl from last night.
Oh.
That's so
Ra-
much worse than what I was
Rather,
expecting.
not the face. Like, she is standing in front of you, staring at you with menace and rage. You knew. You knew. Why didn't you stop me? You knew! How do you respond to this?
I need the setting we're currently in.
You are
You're in an
running down an alleyway. There is exactly one
Why are there
direction for you to
children in an
go.
alleyway?
They are not. You crossed the street,
Okay.
and you are going down other streets. You ran away. That doesn't mean you escaped immediately. You would have to outrun them. And in the space between
Outrun
outrunning
birds.
them and outrunning them and anything else really, you see this in front of you in an alleyway. You are being chased. She's in front of you. What do you do?
You being chased by like
I'm being chased, and then I
a freaky
see
little twink.
that doesn't matter. The fact that someone's chasing me, and now that someone who should be dead isn't, that means there's two people who are supposed to be dead
3.
currently chasing me. I don't know about the third one.
That's true.
I'm freaking the fuck out. That's at least happening. That's my free action. What do we do? What do we do? Walls on either side. Someone chasing me from behind. Corpse in front of me.
The one person chasing you behind is tripping over their own feet.
He like skids to a stop and like trips a little, and then just calls a fuck that, and then goes to just run out of the alley as he came in, and then continue down the street. Now I'm running. There isn't a destination. Now I'm just scared. Now I'm
You're
just
running back toward Wix?
running. No, further down that street.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
Okay, so this alley, you're going down it. Wix is chasing behind you. In front of you is that girl. You double back and try to go a different direction.
yes.
Okay.
So the exit of the alleyway, would have to come from the left or the right. Whatever way I was coming when I turned down the alleyway, I go out and go the other. So I was coming from.
Okay.
I entered the alleyway by turning left. He runs out and then turns, I guess, left again because directions are weird.
Yeah. Okay. You got it. That
So-
does delay him.
Do I see this illusion,
Well, no,
or is it
'cause-
only
cause-
one per person? Like only they see it.
I thought the setting was that the three of them are in an alleyway. Jasmine's at one end, Wix is behind Euro, trying to catch up to them, but they're tripping over their own feet, almost eating shit. Euro is running down the alleyway, and at the end of the alleyway, I threw my illusion down there. So now I'm confused.
All right.
Can we draw it? Is that possible?
Sure. Let me get a. Audience won't be able to see it, but let me give you
That's
a
fine.
page. Oh yeah, that's fine. The viewers don't need to be immersed or anything. Um,
They don't need to see nothing.
You guys
you
can
are
go ahead
not
and-
nothing,
viewers.
chat. Theater of the mind, boys.
mhm.
Except for us, who are supposed to be doing theater of the mind. We don't know the mind.
Irrelevant
Yeah.
for
I'm back.
that.
Welcome back.
So yeah. Okay. So why don't we draw this out? Here let's start with the way that Nil interprets the scene. Because Nil currently has actually an equal role with Jasmine for successes. But we'll start with that since he rolled first.
All right, so I'm just gonna alleyway. I'm gonna be green. Thought I was gonna be roughly here because Wix ate shit so many times.
And went slower.
He's probably in this general area, so not
Okay.
in the alley, but almost.
Mhm.
And Jasmine, because we ran before they started running. They can't be super close to Wix because then there's not really places to hide there. She's even further back.
So
This is how I thought.
okay.
This is why I asked for I needed to understand what was happening.
Right. Vern, how were you interpreting the scene? Vern?
I think I don't think they're there, but I think they were interpreting like one long alley, like they were farther down.
I mean, from what they were saying, it seems like they were one person.
Yeah, the one
Extra.
my biggest issue with the way that this interpretation works is that there is no way for Jasmine to throw a card down that alley from her position.
Yes.
So it kind of has to be like a linear set for that description to remain true.
That's fair.
Now, hmm,
I mean, there could be like a turn right between us that you would pass to keep running straight, but
no, Jasmine wouldn't have done that in that situation, I don't think. Um, would have waited for a better opportunity in that case.
Mm.
Here. I have an idea. Um,
Is there no fucking eraser?
no, you just have to select what you drew and delete it manually. Um,
wild.
so I think that Jasmine's role, because I don't want to completely take away Eero's success. Um, but Jasmine also succeeded. So I think the compromise we're going to get here is Eero has to roll to run away again. You do have to double back. We'll say Jasmine had an angle
That makes sense.
on that particular scene. So you have to double back, which delays you, which means you need to roll to run away again.
I bet.
Vern, are you back to yeah, no, her model's jittering around. I'm pretty sure she's not in the listen.
At least coming back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, bro.
okay, cool. Oh shit.
I
Okay,
bet.
they're saying my name. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Rudy.
Oh, my mic was on. I'm so sorry. Hi.
Rudy.
It was on for just a few seconds, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But
Okay, so where are we at and what is happening?
okay. So since he stepped away,
Yes.
rather Nil had drawn up the way he was interpreting the scene, where
Okay.
he started down the alley, there was an illusion in front of him, and then he ran back down the alley to double back and get away.
Yeah.
But I challenged that with how is Jasmine supposed to throw a card down the alley if she can't see where you're at? So the compromise that we ended up deciding on, and if you're not okay with this, we can roll it back. Is
He could have just ran past it.
that's also an option, but
That's not.
that's not something he would
fair.
do. The compromise that we settled on, and please let me know if you're not okay with this, is that is the way the scene is set up, but you, at the time of throwing, would have been at more of an angle. Let's say around
So
like
so
here
I threw it around the corner.
ish. Yeah, basically. Kind of deflected it off of something. And that doubling back did cause him to have to roll volatile again to try to run away.
And he succeeded.
He did succeed.
Damn. In that case, if Wix is failing to run away and Arrow is getting away, she's going to grab Wix.
Okay, I'm gonna move our table image back to this scene. So you grab Wix. You guys go ahead and play that out.
So when Jasmine threw her card, it like curved around the corner, went down the alleyway. He saw the dead person, was like, "Nope," turned around, went back out, and she's like, "Fuck." And
Twice the speed as
and
I have a
before.
question about that though.
okay,
Can only Arrow see the illusion, or does Wix see it too?
let's see. You have the ability to create powerful illusions and make people see what you want them to see. So it says. So I assume she was intending to create a wall that both of them would see. So I assume they can both see it.
Cool. This is gonna
Okay.
cause-
Whatever the illusion ends up being.
Cool. And can you see your own illusions?
I figure. If I'm the
Cool.
one creating them.
Then you both see the dead girl on the other side, staring
Ah.
menacingly, or
I don't think
potentially
I've
dead.
seen anything.
Well, we don't know that she's dead. We just know that
Right.
she's missing.
Right. Wix, if you haven't seen anything yet, when Jasmine stops you, you are going to catch it out of the corner of your eye.
Oh, I mean, like, I don't think have I seen anything about them being gone?
No,
Oh yeah,
you
Wix
haven't.
doesn't know anything.
So
All
I just
all
see
you
how
see is a menacing, like, girl on the other side of the alley,
Also cause to run away, but
just staring you down.
it's Helen. Hi, Helen.
Do you take cooking?
No, but I mean, I walked around and I know a lot of people.
Okay, fair enough.
am I the
Fair
only
enough.
one cooking?
All right.
Jasmine learns cooking at home.
What's home?
Who learns
Oh
cooking?
my god.
So, yeah. Jasmine stops Wix outside that alley. Go ahead and
Okay.
RP that out.
So, Wix, do you turn down the alley towards her, or do you look down the alley?
I think I would stop in the middle of the alley, or not in the middle, but like near the entrance of the alley, because I was going to turn, but then fucking Eros fucking zipped past me and went left. And I'm like, oh,
I think as Euros going past you, and for that brief moment that you stop, someone grabs you by the back of your shirt.
Wix lets
me.
out the shrillest screech.
Jasmine grabs them and yanks them back, spins them around, and says, "Why are you chasing him?"
Why are you here?
That's not answer my damn questions.
Why are you so angry? Are you why they were running?
What?
I don't know. I was just following them because they seemed suspicious, and I wanted to know what was going on. And then they just started running, and so I got scared and started running too.
She just pinches the bridge of her nose. That explains that then.
So hi, what are you doing here?
She thinks about what to do next, snaps her fingers, and turns to go down the alleyway, dismissing her illusion. She's heading back to campus now.
What? Are you not going to tell me I'm following you now? Are you not going to tell me why you were
didn't.
following us?
I wasn't following both of you. I was only following him.
I mean, well,
For
you
the
were behind
same
me, so it's like
reason.
technically following me, but well,
You must think very highly of yourself.
all the time.
Ugh. If you must know, she stops and looks at him. Or them, excuse me, my bad.
You're
Stops and looks at them and says, "Same reason that you were following them. They were being suspicious. And I have questions."
Is this part of why they were gone yesterday? I don't know why they were gone yesterday, so
She walks towards Wix. "What do you know about Euro? What can you tell me?"
they look nice. They're kind. They helped me out. Or they didn't. They got me coffee once. That was really sweet of them.
Are they part of any suspicious groups?
Not really. No, I've never seen them be more suspicious than they were today.
Fair enough.
I don't know them personally. You barely even talked.
And who are you? Wix, right?
We're in the same class. You
And
don't even know my name?
I don't exactly pay attention to
Wix
people around
looks
me.
hurt, by the way. Like, genuinely hurt.
Oh,
I'm gonna count that as a shutdown then.
ouch.
Jasmine, go
I
ahead and
feel
roll the
bad
shutdown,
now.
Wix.
Oof. Okay. It's cold, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Partial success. So. 7 and 9. Choose one from below, but you come across poorly and they give you a condition in return. They lose a string on you, they gain a condition, or you take one forward. What do you choose,
I
Jasmine?
gain a condition, or
They gain a
I take
condition.
one.
You will
They
gain.
gain a condition.
You'll gain a condition as well because it's a partial. But
Okay.
you can choose to give them a condition, make them lose a string on you, or take one forward.
I'll take one forward.
Are you sure? Because the session's going to end in 25 minutes.
Shit, that's right.
Yeah, let's get for the session.
They lose a string on me.
I bet.
All right. Note down that Wix does not have any strings on you left.
Wix is the only person that doesn't have a string on me.
Now, Wix, what condition do you want to give Jasmine? I have a potential if you don't have any ideas.
What's your idea?
Jerk.
True. Yeah.
Fuck you.
You didn't
I mean,
remember them.
We were in the same class. I talk to just about everybody in that class.
Jasmine doesn't exactly pay attention to anybody but Sunny, and Sunny like kind of forces her way into
Come up with any
her.
excuse you want. You're a jerk.
Yep.
I am fully fucking aware. That's not why I'm trying to justify. I'm just saying, maybe you should be more fucking memorable.
You. Okay, I want you to know you're hitting on something extremely personal for Wix by like saying
Oh,
that.
she didn't actually say that.
I
Wait,
know.
hold on.
But you are heading down that path.
Oh boy. So be careful.
Ouchies.
Cool. Well, yeah, that happens. Continue.
So yeah, she's like Wix, right?
Yeah.
What do you know about Euro?
I just told you. I have talked to them once. They gave me coffee. And that was it.
Sorry, I thought we were rewinding, so I wasn't sure. Okay. Anyways,
Mm.
she's like, all right, and then turns to start heading back to school. Have a
Why
good
were
day.
you following them?
She stops and looks back at them. He was one of the last two to see Helen before she went and disappeared.
Helen? Helen Drash?
Helen Danes. Different Helen.
Danes, different Helen.
Yes, I believe she's in a cooking. She's in a cooking course.
Yeah, I know her. I've talked to her once.
Then she'll
She's
like turn
missing?
more towards you. She was last seen in the park by Euro and who was the other person?
Donna Gilliard.
Yep.
And Donna Gilliard. Do you know who that is?
She's also in cooking. One of Helen's best friends.
Yeah, and they'd probably be around each other. And if I've talked to Helen, I've talked, or at least looked at them.
Seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of know them. Haven't, like, shook hands or been buddy-buddy with them, but...
Yeah, they're upperclassmen. Took cooking just because it was a thing to do. An elective slot.
All right, then. Maybe you can answer a question. What reason would what reason would Helen have for wow? Why are you so close to the
Just
camera?
keep talking. I'm interested. Keep going.
Ah! What reason would Helen have for being in a park alone or not alone, in the middle of the night with Donna on a Wednesday,
Tuesday.
I don't.
on a Tuesday night?
I don't know. They're their own fucking people. They could go on walks and talk.
Do you know of any reason someone might want to kidnap her?
I mean, besides like maybe somewhat above average looks. Not really. Okay, hold on. So Helen is missing? What's the details where?
She went missing from the park. Look it up on the internet. And then she'll start walking away unless you stop her.
I'm following behind you now on my phone looking it up.
Yeah, you get the same details. Ladon Park, like went around a bend, instantly gone, etc., etc.
No fucking details? Just vanished like that?
Scraps of
God,
clothing,
ew.
dips in the ground beneath her. Nothing else.
Hmm. So, why exactly are you so interested in this?
Somebody went missing and from our college. Wouldn't you be worried? You could be next.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Wait a minute.
But I think digging into it kind of puts a bigger target on your head, don't you think?
I just realized.
She shrugs. Huh.
Sorry. Retroactive string allocation going on. I just remembered that Eero got a +1 forward in that first cold roll for the session, and
Ooh.
then
Uh-huh.
rolled a turn on for pity to his teachers, which means he just got a string on like every professor in the school.
Sweet!
That's awesome.
Congrats! I think he's dead.
Shit. Well,
He
Oh,
gone.
okay, good. All right.
But yeah, I said, don't you think digging into it would put a bigger target on your head?
Probably. But aren't you curious now too?
In a little bit, but I never took you for the heroic type.
Who said I was doing it to be heroic?
Then you're just doing it out of pure curiosity.
Why do we do anything in life?
Okay, I'm not trying to get existential here. I'm trying to understand you.
Maybe I don't want you to understand me. Did you think about that?
Yeah, I don't want you to understand me, Mom. Sorry.
Here's a question for you, Wix.
Yeah.
Are you more concerned about why I am interested, or are you more concerned in helping me figure it out? As they show up at the park, because that's where she's been leading Wix this whole time.
Oh, fuck.
Eero, how fucking terrified will you be if these two show up at the park later on during your scene?
No, probably terrified. I'm already
Awesome.
terrified of them.
Cool. You managed to get to the park before them because you were running. Like, regardless of how long it takes for them to get there, you were running. You'll get there sooner. What do you do now that you're there with your duffel bag of shit?
First look around. Is the officer still here?
It's been a day. They probably had their chance to collect all the details and aren't super interested. They keep the police tape up, but nobody's monitoring it.
Mm.
All right. He looks around and like looks behind him, just panting. Okay. Uh. All right. Crazy spirit. I can handle that. Yep. Totally the dude to do this.
There is shit all in his pants, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
He then looks around and like sways back and forth for a second. Like, if whistling would make you less conspicuous, he does the really conspicuous "I'm not doing anything wrong" whistle, and then goes directly under the police tape.
This fucking dude.
Goes behind the tree where she was, kneels down, puts a hand on it, and goes, "Please don't talk. Please don't talk." And he's gonna try to check it for best way I can say this to you, spirits. And if that doesn't work, I'm pulling a trowel out.
Okay. Do you have a move that specifically says you can talk to spirits?
I can, well, yes, but no. Frequencies. I can hear the dead's last words.
I
I
see.
need a body though.
Well, go ahead and
Body
roll it.
present. Okay.
Damn. Fucking good rolls out the ass.
My
Today.
mouse
Yeah, what
just
the fuck?
disappeared. What the fuck?
Oh, your mouse is gone?
Uh-oh.
My cursor is gone.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what the fuck?
Oh.
What the
Unplug
fuck?
it, plug it back in.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alt tab.
I did alt tab. No, it's
Retro.
just God. Let me try. Okay, Control Alt Delete fixed it. All right.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So if
10.
if I'm using my move, I get to pick 2 from this list. The whole list is hear the last words they spoke, hear the last words they heard, or know their last thoughts.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick hear their last thought. Well, hear the last thought they had.
Okay.
I get another one, but I'm gonna hold on to that. And then probably hear the last words they heard.
When you say hear their last thought or thoughts, you are assailed by dozens of voices in your head. One after another, thinking variations of what's happening, help me, it hurts, etc., etc. Thoughts you've heard before. But they're all happening at the exact same time. The only reason you're able to pick out that any of those are what it's being thought is because you've heard them before. So you know what they sound like. Pretty vividly.
Okay.
And then you hear what they heard in their last moments. Come into my arms, child. Together, we will be forever. And I want to ask something very important, Hero. How long do you stand there touching this tree?
Probably immediately after that thought hits his head, he pulls back and takes a couple steps back.
Smart man. You step back just in time for one of the tree's branches to lash down to the spot that you were just standing in and miss by inches. before snapping back and becoming just another standing tree. Jasmine and Wix, you just came to the scene and saw that happen.
Nah, Chief, this ain't it.
What just happened? I literally went to the restroom. I'm so fucking sorry.
One of the
The
branches from the large tree. Wait, did you hear what Nero heard?
I didn't hear the beginning.
What do you mean the beginning?
Like when that first started, like you started talking about it, and I was like, "All right, I have to go," and then I ran.
Oh, okay, all right. Iro asked to hear their last thoughts and to hear what they heard. Last thoughts were a jumble of dozens of people, all thinking things like, help me, it hurts, what's going on? Things Iro's heard before. What they all heard was the same set of words. Some variation, I don't remember the exact wording, but it was, come to me, child. Together, we will be forever. And immediately after hearing that, Iro pulls his hand away for one of the branches of the tree to snap down, missing him by inches, and then snap back into place.
And we both just saw this. We
Yes.
both walked over
just
and saw
rolled
that
up
immediately.
That, oh my god.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Wish is running over now.
Oh yeah, Jasmine's running in too.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. It doesn't make any other moves to try to grab you, Iro.
He probably glares at it for a solid second and sighs and goes, okay, I know what to... And then sees these two people, in his mind, still running after he ran away. His eyes go wide. How far do we panic? Oh, that's a 1 on my d6 in front of me. Stares at them and just goes, "Stay back!" and like stumbles backwards a little as he reaches into his bag, but doesn't do anything after that.
She's gonna
stopping hands up.
No, Jasmine keeps running in and says, "Get away from the tree!" Or
He
like
throws the
screams,
entire
"Get away
bag
from the
at
tree!"
Jasmine.
With the bag? I'm sorry, what?
My entire duffel bag that has a bunch of shit in it, including a trowel. Because I told you to stop running and you didn't.
All right, roll the lash out.
That's gonna hurt.
Well, it's probably gonna miss, fam.
Euro has been rolling so good all night. This is gonna hurt.
Unless I got a 12, it's not gonna hurt. Look at that, boom, not gonna hurt. Oh, hey, I got it right.
Thank God.
All right, nice.
Mark
6.
XP.
Mark that XP.
Fucking finally.
The bag does go flying. In fact, it goes flying into one of the branches.
Oh.
It snaps it.
Snaps the branch of the bag.
The branch.
Okay.
That is not the reaction you should be having. You all
What does that mean?
feel. You don't hear. You feel a scream roll through your bones.
Oh fuck, Scoop.
I'm first going to ask all 3 of you to roll to keep your cool.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I would like to ask, as I'm doing this, I would like to scream. The move, not screaming like a bitch.
Absolutely, go for it.
I'll do this because I
Ooh,
already
fuck.
liked it. Let's go.
I fucking hate
Nice.
this.
Mm-hmm.
You were already scared of being around here before,
That's true.
so now it makes sense. That
It makes even more
Jesus
sense.
Christ, let's fucking
Holy
go.
shit, dude.
Alright, what does this do? It only cares with skins. You guys all get a +1 forward.
Sweet.
We might have to make a note of that and carry it over to
my
the next
4
session.
is a 5,
Oh,
so
just-
All right. Oh, you're right. I guess those would happen after the scream, wouldn't they? Which means that you just made Wix's roll go from a 9 to a 10.
Oh, let's fucking go!
You're welcome, fam. Jasmine, however, yikes.
Yes.
yeah, I'm fucked.
All right. So, Jasmine, roll to run away.
Damn it. Alrighty. It's volatile, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking
Okay.
crying.
You have no idea how good it is that you succeeded that roll.
Okay. Does that mean?
So it is a 7 to 9. I need you to choose one from the list. You run into something worse, you cause a big scene, or you leave something behind.
I leave something behind.
What do you leave behind?
I never closed my fanny pack all the way, so some of my cards spill out.
Okay. Some of your tarot cards spill out. You leg it. Just as one of those branches, the tree sensing fear, swings down towards you. You manage to escape its grasp. And you keep running. Which gives the other two a chance to react. Hero, Wix. This tree just got hurt by you. It's not happy. I'm guessing you're gonna try to get the fuck out, but if you want to do something else special, go for it.
No, I want to leave.
Cool. Go ahead and roll to run away, both of you.
I get my forward. Yay, because I haven't used it. Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Please, please. Ah!
Oh, you have a plus forward. You have a plus forward.
No, that
No, I
went
did
away.
all the.
it's only
Four.
one roll.
Oh fuck.
So,
Yep.
mark XP. The good news is, this is a tree. And you were already pretty far away. Jasmine gave you a head start. It's not going to catch you. But it does get to hurt you.
Yay!
You, as the branch reaches out to try to grasp your leg, Wix, it misses. But it does leave a long gash along the back of your calf. You're able to limp out of reach. But it's going to sting. Mark off a harm.
Gotcha.
And as the lot of you, as we see these three college students running for their lives, we cut to a wide shot of you three as these little black dots running across the street to get away from this freak, this literal freak of nature. As it sways back into place. And all that we are left to watch is the enormity of what was a very still, old, being. And that is where we are going to end our session tonight. Thank you all so much for stopping by and watching our lovely Monster Hearts 2 RP. We're going to be calling this one the Whirling Rot, spelled WROUGHT. Thank you all for stepping in, my wonderful players. The ones you have seen here playing Jasmine are my dear friend Vern,
Hi.
who has her own Twitch channel you can follow down in the description below. My other
I
dear
don't.
friend Salty,
Hello.
who also has a Twitch channel that you can also follow down below. And another dearest friend, Nil, playing Eero.
Hello, everyone.
Nil doesn't have anything. But
His
do
name is Nil.
encourage me to send him funny dog gifs at 3 in the morning, and I will try to stay up to make it happen.
Nice.
Take it easy, everybody, and we will catch y'all later. Peace.
Bye.